If you go into the pages after pages of the books, what is life? You will get the answer in many directions. I would like to talk about the definition of life in different angles. Life is a calculation of time. What is life? The answer is life is a calculation of time. If I think about my own age, I am 31. It means that my age is considered based on days, time. So life is a calculation of time. If somebody uses the time carefully, seriously, then his life would be beautiful, or her life would be beautiful. So success of life is based on using time. This is my main focus. That success and failure of life is based on using time. It's based on using time. If I use my time given by my own Lord in a perfect way, then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will help me build a beautiful life. Because who is the master of time? Can anyone give me the answer? Who is the master of time? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has created us and also has created time. So our life, if somebody asks, what is life? The simple answer is life is a calculation of time. There are some quotations of some big scholars. قال الحسن البصري. We know a big scholar, Hassan Basri, rahimahullah. He says, Yabna Adam, O mankind, O son of Adam, innama anta ayyam. If you want to know about yourself, just try to know and try to give the message that you are innama anta ayyam. You are the calculation of days. If you think about your own life, your age, 31 years, how many days you passed? This is the calculation of days. ذهب يوم ذهب بعضك. If one day is gone in your life, from your life, that means a part of your life is gone. So every single day is important for me as far as my life is concerned. Every single day is important. ذهب يوم ذهب بعضك. If today is gone, a very important part of my life is gone. قال ابن قيم رحمه الله, another scholar, he says, إضاعة الوقت أشد من الموت. Like so many people, they are wasting their time. Like in watching TV and spending time in Facebook, you know that? So many people, they are wasting time in Facebook. Once upon a time, I opened a Facebook account. And I found people, they are doing some so unnecessary things in Facebook. I couldn't imagine that. For the first time, I thought possibly there is something important thing to be done on Facebook. Okay, but most of the people, they are doing so many funny things in Facebook. That means they are wasting time. They are passing their time. You have to answer of a big question of your passing time in Facebook one day of judgment. Facebook is a good event, is a good point. You can use the Facebook for sake of goodness, yes. You can send, you can convey some good messages through Facebook, yes you can do. But most of the people, they don't do that. They are using Facebook in, with some unnecessary works, just as a passing time. This is a danger in human life. So, إضاعة الوقت أشد من الموت. This scholar says that wasting time is more dangerous than death. If somebody wastes time in different events, it is more dangerous than death. Then he explains how it is more dangerous. He says, لأن إضاعة الوقت تقطعك عن الله. وَالدَّارِ الْآخِرَةِ. Because if you waste time, that means it separates you from Allah. It separates you from day of judgment, from hereafter. And that is the dangerous effect of wasting time. Because if you waste time, that means you are not doing salah. If you waste time, that means you are not reciting Quran. If you waste time, that means you are not remembering your own Lord. And that is so dangerous, and it is more dangerous than that. And وَالْمَوْتُ يَقْطَعُكَ عَنِ الدُّنْيَا. What is the function of maut? That when a death appears in human life, it separates that life from dunya. That is the function of maut. But wasting time, it separates you from Allah. And maut separates you from dunya. So which one is more dangerous? Dunya or the maut or wasting time? Maut or wasting time? Wasting time. Because maut separates us from dunya and wasting time separates us from Allah. So our responsibility is to be careful very much about our spending time, how we are spending our own time. This is our main concern today. قال الحسن البصري, Hassan Basri rahimahullah says again, Yabna Adam, O mankind, naharuka dayfu. If a day appears in your life, it means it is your guest. A day means it is a guest in your life. فَأَحْسِنْ إِلَيْهِ. Try to do something good with that day. Try to do something. If you design this day, this guest with recitation of Quran, sometimes with a prayer, sometimes with zikr, sometimes with giving some nasiha, good advice to people. In that way, if you design this day with some beautiful, some good works, that means إِنَّكَ إِنْ أَحْسَنْتَ إِلَيْهِ اتَّحَلَ بِحَمْدِكَ. If you design your day in that manner, without wasting your time, then اتَّحَلَ بِحَمْدِكَ. That day departs from you, praising you, that you are a good man. You have a good behavior with me. So may God bless you. May Allah bless you. وَإِنَّكَ إِنْ أَسَأْتَ إِلَيْهِ اتَّحَلَ بِذَنْبِكَ. And if somebody has bad behavior with the day, like wasting time and gossiping and dancing and some other stuff, if somebody has bad behavior with the day, then ittahala bidhanbika. When day is gone, when night comes, in the time of departure, the day says you are bad. You are bad. One day you have to confront Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, giving the answer to the question. So the day departs, blaming that man. The same thing is to be applied in night. When night comes, if somebody has good behavior with night, then when night departs, night praises that man, that you are a good man, you have spent beautiful time with me. And if somebody has bad behavior, it blames human beings. And then Hassan, so these are the philosophies of life. This is the philosophy of life. Then he says, Ad-dunya thalathatu ayyam. If you try to know dunya, what is dunya? He says, Ad-dunya thalathatu ayyam. Dunya is 3 days. 1, 2, and 3 days. Amma al-ams. As far as yesterday is concerned, فَقَدْ ذَهَبَ فِيهِ. It is gone. Dunya is of 3 days. Dunya consists of 3 days. Yesterday, that is gone. You don't have anything to do because it is gone. It will not come back again in your life. وَأَمَّا غَدًا. And as far as tomorrow is concerned, فَلَعَلَّكَ لَا تُدْرِكُهُ. You are not sure. It is unpredictable. You are not sure whether you will get it or not. Whether you will be alive in the time of Fajr or not. You don't understand. You don't realize. You don't have this message. It is unpredictable. So don't depend on your tomorrow. Don't leave something important for tomorrow. because it is unpredictable. وَأَمَّا الْيَوْمِ But today, yesterday, it is gone. You don't have anything to do. Tomorrow, it is unpredictable. You realize or you don't know that whether you will get it or not. So now think about your today that is now going on. أَمَّا الْيَوْمِ فَلَكَ That is yours. And that is the high time to do something today. فَعْمَلْ فِيهِ Try to do something today. Because if you do something today, that will be your record. That will be your addition in your account. So dunya consists of 3 days. Yesterday, nothing to do. Tomorrow, nothing to do because you don't know whether you will get it or not. Today, yes, this is high time. This is right here, right now. You should do something because if you do something, that will be a good addition in your life, philosophy of life. If somebody understands life in that way, I think he or she will understand what is the reality of life. There are some concepts of time. Some other scholars say, that we say wasting time. Oh, you are wasting time. Oh, you don't do that. You are wasting time. Okay, come back. The scholar says it is impossible to waste time because time has its own pace and spirit and plan, everything. You can't waste the time because you can't do that. It is impossible. You are wasting time. That means you are wasting yourselves. There is no impact or effect is to be found in time. Because time has its own pace, own journey. If you don't use that time, you will be at loss. Your enterprise will be in vain. You will be mostly unfortunate. Time has nothing to do here. So wasting time means wasting mankind, wasting ourselves. Then another scholar says, the time flies. It never waits for none. But the bad news is that time is flying. Time is flying. This is the bad news. But the good news is that we are the pilot of the time. We are controlling the time. Now think about the pilot of a plane. If pilot is very much careless and you're sleeping, sometimes it happens in our the plane crashes because of the pilot is thinking something else. So here the bad news is that the time is flying. He's not waiting for you, he's not carrying you, but you are the pilot. This is the good news. If somebody understands that I am the pilot of the time, and if he feels his own responsibility about